Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. Here is more strange and pornographic looking imagery of whatever the hell that was. This is of course Death Stranding. So I'm not going to be slowing this down, guys, because it's 8 minutes, but we're going to be going into Kojima Productions' most recent offering, or only offering, because I don't think they've made anything else. And it begins with Norman Reedus wearing some kind of environmental suit out in the rain. I imagine the suit is purely for fashion because he took his helmet off immediately and didn't die. Well, there's his little backpack, and the vibe of this game is quite interesting because it just looks so strange. There's the world's worst tattoo. As we're getting a narrative here, which you might not be able to hear much with me yammering over it. And then the song starts playing. Visually, I think the environments look really beautiful. They've got some really good looking tech, and it looks like it's running an engine too, which gives me hope that they've managed to narrow it down. But just there on the left hand side of the screen you could see strands in the air, those dark strands, which must have something to do with the threat that exists in this world. And there's a helical scattering of birds as Norman starts parading, carrying his package through different environments. He's kind of like the Postman, if you ever saw that movie with Kevin Costner. Post-apocalyptic world, the only semblance of sanity and normality is by pretending to be the last remaining postman and delivering mail to people. It's as dumb and weird as it sounds, but visually this game looks really, really striking. I believe it is a PlayStation exclusive too, which is another one of those things where Sony are definitely killing it. There's him carrying what looks like a corpse, which I wonder why they've shown what they've shown. Can you imagine if this game is a survival game about currying crap? I mean, it looks interesting as an exploration type deal, but I wonder if he's just isolating a bunch of specific design moments, or if this is literally what you do. Like, you see the strands over there, perhaps warning of a threat in that direction. And I don't know what they named their engine. It must be a derivative of the Fox engine, because it looks like the Fox engine. It looks really pretty. There's a ladder I would not cross, let alone with a big backpack on. There's him losing cargo in the water. Climbing up. Look at the draw distance, look at the world. What a strange place this is. Now, this isn't a bit excessive and unnecessary, I thought. Randomly pulls his nail off, which I've actually done that before. It fucking sucks. I don't know why you would want to do that. It didn't look like he had an infection. Give me your hand in life. So, as cryptic as all these little quips are going to be, there's obviously something to it, isn't there? There's obviously going to be something that... Like, I don't know what this means. Getting some kind of strange bruising pattern, or... Do you think that's an early warning sign that these creatures are close? His skin gets all red, you get like a physiological reaction to whatever these creatures are. But look how it's making the grass grow. Which is weird. It's cultivating. She's wearing fetish gear, Psycho Mantis's mistress here. The performance capture is ridiculous too. That looks just like that actress. And of course it looks just like Norman as well. It's pretty uncanny. How big are these fucking things? That's a big handprint. And they seem to be affecting the world. I wonder if you can bump into them. She cried. For some reason. Oh, look, you can see the figures, can't you, in the sky? Almost ghostly silhouettes. Give me your hand in death.
Headed into town.
Oh wow, that's like the world's most least useful umbrella.
Watch yourself.
The fuck is that?
It's never steady.
Is it a kite?
The time for
Aye.
fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away.
Oh, there you go.
Past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sandport Bridges.
So I didn't quite hear that fully, but it sounded like she was mentioning that whatever they touch moves time forward. So maybe that's what, when it put its hand on the ground, that's why the plants were growing.
No.
Because it was
Closing in on my
accelerating their
I have
growth.
to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
It's weird. So there's some kind of rebirth tech in this game. And this is where he starts using the weird baby tech, right? No sanctity for human life in the future. This game's pro baby Game Boy weird things. Like an energy drink. So then it becomes Luigi's Mansion. Because he's got his torch to try and find the ghosts. Which paints these very interesting looking umbilical phantoms. They do remind me of Mantis in a lot of ways. So do you think this game is a horror game? Horror, stealth, survival thing? Because he's done the high action and the espionage. Maybe this is just focusing on supernatural and suspense. They also remind me of Anubis a little bit. From Zone of the Enders, sorry. Zone of the Embers is something completely different colour. But Anubis has a very dramatic tale. It reminds me of that, and then he just gets gangbanged and dragged into the ground. Death Stranding. Because of course, strands of death and things.
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
That looks awful. I wonder if that's a baby. Maggots that turn into baby batteries. I hope they gave us something nice to do that with. Fuck that shit.
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Lindsay Wagner. Or Wagner. All the whales are dead. All the fish are on the sea. I don't recognise this lady. She looks like she's from, like, the Fjordic lands, though. She looks like she should be called Magnuson. Give me your hand in spirit. That is a weird looking game, right? I'm glad it's weird, though, because it gives us something to uncover and develop. I'm excited for it, but I have no idea what it is. Thank you for watching, and you take care now.